And the purpose is not to give us an absolute level of digital economy advances, but to compare with each other. So the question here is that when we show that the Vietnam situation is a little bit off from the median, it means that the points are not as good as at the median level. And so, but we know that these data are based on 2018 data, and we know also for a fact that in 2020, 2021, Vietnam has made a lot of new policy announcements, and all these announcements will be captured eventually in some of those rankings published by the World Bank, by various international agencies. So we expect the indicators eventually will catch up with all these announcements. Then the question here is, just now you mentioned the chairman about Vietnam is a little bit low in terms of e-services. We are talking about services as an output. When we're talking about smart city, we are really talking about the livability of the people, the general sense of well-being, but those are not digital outputs. So when we measure services here as an output, then what would be considered as an output that will generate value added through the services perspective? And that becomes a lot more different, a lot more different dimension from just looking at the smart city perspective. But coming back to the institutional arrangement that we see Vietnam a little bit falling behind. And what do we mean by institutional arrangement? This means that to what extent the government can play a role in facilitating the development of digital economy, and in providing this facilitation, what kind of guarantee the government can provide, like helping to build a digital identity, providing paperless trade flows, providing an overall infrastructure to facilitate transaction, facilitate the transfer of money and of funds and other whatever merchandising facilitations. So these are critical elements when we look at the digital economy, the role that the government has played. Just now our friend also talked about the issue of security. Security is extremely important in the development of digital economy. Without a guarantee on the security of digital transactions, it will be very, very